Prep Thursday night, number 10 ranked Centennial taking on Blaine. Dalen Cummings gets the scoring started with the keeper from 2 yards out. It's 7-0 in the second quarter. That looked so good, they did it again. 14-0 Centennial, and later in the second, Cummings just can't be stopped. The junior quarterback scored 4 touchdowns tonight. Centennial rolls 34-0.
Here we go, opening drive. Charlie Brandt sacks on the play. So Mahtomedi, after they ran for 60 yards and 6 minutes off the clock, nothing doing. J.P. Johnson double teamed most of the night. That opens up the run for Love Adebayo. 39-yard gain. Sets up Savion Hart. 7-0, St. Thomas. Mahtomedi ball. Brandt, great pass to Michael Berry. Watch this. 37-yard gain for the Zephyrs, who are known more for the run than the pass. Corey Bomert leads the state in rushing. 10-yard touchdown run, point no good.
St. Thomas Academy on the road, and they took the first lead. But Mahtomedi answered. Corey Bomert crossed the goal line in the second quarter. It was back within a point.
7-6 Cadets. Hart breaks off a 25-yard run up the middle. They were at the goal line. It gives them some breathing room. Later on the drive, 4th and 10. Max Sims to Love Adebayo. Touchdown, St. Thomas Academy, and it's 14-6.
Then the Cadets went to the air. Maximus Sims with a dime to Love Adebayo. St. Thomas Academy went to halftime up 14-6.
Minute 40 left in the half. Brandt finds Berry. This is a 48-yard gain down to the 15-yard line. 4th down. Brandt is sacked, and the drive ends, and the Cadets are on top 14-6. Third quarter. Another big play. Brandt to who else? Berry. 46 yards, down to the 12. The Cadets defense, however, keeps them out of the end zone. Fourth quarter, Adebayo fumbles the football. Mahtomedi's Tyler Gunderson recovers.
After the break, the defenses dug in. No scores in the third quarter. Adebayo is stripped, and Tyler Gunderson comes up with it for the Zephyrs. But on the very next play, Mahtomedi gives it back. Charlie Brandt is picked off by Jake Borman.
Next play, Brandt out of his own end zone, but it's picked off by a great interception by Jake Borman. Sims to Luke Dobb. He'll lateral to Adebayo. Yeah, it's the hook and ladder. Great play down to the 9. Hart from 9 yards out, and St. Thomas Academy's up 21-6. Mahtomedi not giving up. Brandt will fire a touchdown strike to Andrew Brian. 2-point extra point is good.
But rivals don't go down quietly. Brandt caps an efficient drive with a beauty to Andrew Brian.
St. Thomas at halftime, 21-6 with 5 to go, but here comes Mahtomedi. Charles Brandt hooks up with Andrew Bryan. That's a 23-yard score, and it's 21-14. But on their next possession, the Cadets iced it. Savion Hart is off and gone. 47 yards for the Dagger. STA stays perfect at 6-0 with a 28-14 win.
It was a one-score game. Too little, too late. A couple chunk plays later, the Cadets and Savion Hart scored again. Borman gets his second interception of the night to seal it. St. Thomas Academy wins 28-14, handing Mahtomedi their first loss.
Zephyrs down 21-14, but St. Thomas Academy, another interception by Borman, and the Cadets win the big battle tonight. 28-14 the final.
They're one of our toughest opponents this year, so we knew that coming into the game, and it was going to be a brawl. Can't thank my defense enough and can't thank my O-line enough to give me them looks, and I just, finished the play. And great coaching, and they kept their calm, so we keep our calm. Just calling the right plays at the right time and knowing that it's going to come.
Their running back was super good, he was like one of the best, by far the best running backs we've faced. And shutting him down, and we really just kept to our keys and played hard. They're a great team, though, really fun. It says that we're state championship competitors, and we're here to win. There's no backing down. We got this.
Two teams undefeated at 5-0. Sauk Rapids Rice at St. Francis. Up 14-7, they add to the lead. Joe Waldick keeps the legs churning, and the Saints are up 21-7. Keegan Patterson, the one-step drop over to Hudson Omoke, who then finds Max Loesch. The trick play works, and it's 21-14. Ensuing kick now. They recover the onside. So Sauk Rapids Rice is in business. The Storm would score, but St. Francis holds on to win. They're 6-0. Final score 28-14. 25. And a great night, senior night for the Rangers, 5-0, the first time they've been 5-0 since 1982. Thomas Jacobs off the kickoff here, the lateral, and then he turns it up. Oh my, I love the trick play by Bo Labor.
Also came in 5-0, late second quarter momentum play here. Sam Young, tough first down yardage on 3rd and 4. They'd score on that drive to lead 20-7 at half. And Max Shikenjanski threw 1 touchdown, ran for another 2 as Stillwater wins 27-14.
It sets up the #1 quarterback in the state so far, Max Shikenjanski. Touchdown strike to Joe Hoheisel, and it's 7-0 Stillwater.
The unbeaten Ponies use a familiar combination to start it. That's Max Shikenjanski to Joey Hoheisel for 6. The Ponies with the first punch. But here come the Rangers. One reason for their strong start is Leighton Patzer. He can get it done with his legs. He does, huh? How about that? Whoa. Right to the end zone, right in front of you.
5-0 this year. They've already matched their win total for the last 2 years combined. And Leighton Patzer's touchdown here had him tied with Stillwater at 7-7 early.
Tries to bring back Forest Lake, but Leighton Patzer actually does all the work off that pass in the flat. Ties the game at 7.
It was a good game. Had a good crowd on hand. The Ponies got a couple deep drives in the end zone. Shikenjanski calling his own number to sneak this one in. And then later, same thing. Shikenjanski again breaks the plane. Stillwater remains unbeaten.
Win this football game. Short touchdown right here. Final score was 27-14.
The #2 Irish hosting Farmington, and the Tigers did not stand a chance. Jackson Ganser gets Rosemount on the board right away with a 20-yard touchdown run, and nothing was going to stop the Irish tonight, such as 4th down from their own 45-yard line. Watch the fake punt. It's William Priest, and watch him zigzag all the way down to the 7-yard line. It was that kind of night. Great run off the direct snap. Rosemount 49, Farmington nothing.
On the road, Wayzata came out of the gates firing in this one off play action. Cole Heilbrunn connects with Charlie Tomzik for the score. Trojans would take a 14-0 lead, thinking upset. From there, though, Maple Grove would settle in thanks to this big interception here from Henry Stang. Nice return, too, inside the red zone. Crimson would capitalize on the TO. Jacob Kilzer swinging it out wide to Jordan Olagbaju for the 7-yard touchdown pass. Maple Grove down 7 at halftime, but they would come all the way back in the second half. Tanner Albeck on the rushing score right there. They win it 28-21, the final.
#2 Prior Lake taking on #6 Lakeville South, and it'll be Lakeville South getting it going early. Quarterback Jacob Royce is picked off by Aiden McGowan, and then that's where it flips, right? The pick leads to a field goal, 3-0 Lakeville South. 30-yard scamper coming up right here. Lakeville South's Peyton Guth putting them on the board. The extra point is good. Lakeville South goes on to win it 21-17.
For this one, honoring Sarah Giroux. We pick things up early. Carson Hansen, future Iowa State Cyclone, down the sidelines, 34 yards to the house, 7-3 Lakeville South in front. Prior Lake's turn to get the ground game going. This is Joey Krause. First play of the drive, 64 yards to the house, 10-7, Lakers retake the lead. Lakeville South answers here. Pass connection to Zach Steinhagen, who gets tackled, but the lateral before he's tackled to Ian Segna for the touchdown. What a play, 14-10 at that point.
We're hosting Lakeville South. Check out the great play right before the half. This is South's Jacob Royce. Nice pass to Zachary Steinhagen. Defense is going to tackle him. Did you see the pitch? Oh! He lateraled it to Ian Segna. Wow, what presence. That gave the Cougars a 14-10 halftime lead, but Prior Lake coming back. Marcus Adams right into your living room, making it 17-14 Prior Lake. Lakeville South scored one more time, and they took the win. Close game, 21-17 over Prior Lake.
Heading on out to Anoka. They were hosting...
To Osseo.
This is Osseo, yeah. I should say. This is BJ Zakiel with the 10-yard touchdown run right there. That made it 28-13 Osseo in front. And then later on, Zakiel, another rushing score following future Gopher commit Jerome Williams, the big hog molly up front. Osseo picks up a big win tonight over East Ridge. And then over at Anoka, they were hosting White Bear Lake. Picked things up in the first quarter. Off the completion, well, it's ruled a fumble, and this is Michael Delaney. Picks it up, returns it to the house 41 yards for the score, 14-0 White Bear Lake in front. And then on the end around here, that's Rayshawn Breaks, 7-yard touchdown run. White Bear Lake goes on to take this one 45-20, the final.
Eagan is now 3-3. Keenan Wilson for Eagan. He's an NDSU commit. Big defensive tackle. Watch him get the fumble recovery on this play tonight against Hopkins. He was everywhere in this football game. Eagan's offense goes to work. Carson Schwab to Peter McGivern. 59-yard scoring strike. It's all Eagan tonight. 41-0 the final. Caden Spence, the star running back at Zimmerman. Thanks to Zimmerman High School for sending us this. This is a 99-yard touchdown run by Caden Spence tonight against Little Falls. 15 carries, 297 yards, and 3 touchdowns. 34-6 the final.
What I like to call a cheat code, and that cheat code is named Peyton Lang. The O-lineman is 6'9", 320 pounds, and that gives way for a lot of opportunities on the ground like this. Landon Dillon might have been down at the 2 on this touchdown run-in, but look again. Lane grabs him and just puts him in the end zone for the first 6 of the game. We move to the second quarter. It's Dillon again, and he finds yet another hole, turns on those Jets, and check this out. 65 yards later, he is back in the end zone. It's 14-0 Wolfpack. We move to the fourth. Richfield's Dominic Miller goes deep, and he finds, Grady Renow from the Wolfpack interception, and he's not done yet. 50 yards later, he's going to be taken down right at the 35. They cash in with a little over 3 left in the game. Quarterback keeper Merrick Woods runs it in. SMB Wolfpack takes it 24-0. We've also got Tackle Cancer Night over at De La Salle. They have their hats. It's October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so that's the pink right there.
Yep.
Here we go. We've got a 52-yard run by Elijah Smith. He takes it down that far sideline. Not sure if anything's going to come out of this. There's still no score. Then we've got Marquez Monroe on this next one. Check this out. He drops, and Monroe's going to be right at the. Wow, what a snag. He runs this one back, but there's still no score. He reaches, but he doesn't get it. And this was a huge night for Marquez Monroe. He's also going to get this interception right here. Oh, just look it.
Yeah, light play.
He's got it. This one does go to overtime, and Kennedy takes it 13-10.
He's not the biggest on the field, but he makes the plays. With his arm here to Richards, shown for 6. The Polars kept the pressure on, and they went on to win it 38-0 over Southwest.
They took on St. Agnes. Bruck fumble recovered by Henry Tibasar right here. It's 16-13 St. Agnes at this point. Landon Mickelson to Segan Flood. This is we can get to it. Where is it? There it is. Nice little fake there. 22-yard touchdown pass. The final tonight was 32-13. St. Agnes, a winner.
We had the Battle of the Academies over at Concordia, the 10th ranked in this state. Eddie DeSantos, he hands it off to Joshua. Oh, no.
Yeah, he got it in. Yep, he scored.
All right, 5-yard touchdown running. Josh Ortiz, that was Josh Ortiz, 42 yards to Nick Brunn for the TD in the third quarter. Providence upsets number 10 by 1 point tonight, 28-7.
Well, Sawyer Seidel, number 9 for Hill Murray, had a huge night against Benilde St. Margaret's. Sawyer rushed 40 times for 300 yards. Nice touchdown run right there. You're going to watch him with an impressive 30-yard gallop right here. He's got speed, he's got moves, he stays on his feet. Wow, you gotta love that. Final score tonight, Hill Murray wins over Benilde 36-9.
High school football, Eden Prairie at Shakopee postponed last night. Here they are at noon today. Shakopee's Dominic Jackson, option formation, little shovel pass. There's Garrison Monroe. A 70-yard touchdown rush. Eden Prairie fighting back. You got a double reverse play. We don't see one of those very often. Ix coming up. Toby Frost, you'll see him getting loose. At a 30-yard touchdown, Shakopee ends up winning this one 31-14. And Derek,